Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Those that have been following me, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I'm the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. And even though I have my old job, my Santeria beads on, but I am actually here bringing Siete Rayos to the Saber Tree, because this particular cemetery, even though I love this cemetery, it closes at 4:30. And so therefore they have gates of, and so I got to get in here while I can get in. That's why conjure is all about how you work with what you got to work with and do what you got to do when you got to do it. Yes, you would like to have certain times where you can do certain things at night, because normally we don't do Palo workings until after 6 o'clock. But you know, when you got to do what you got to do, you got to make things happen. What's up there, Tree Rhonda Aries in the house? What's up there to all of you that get your graveyard work? That's what I'm out here doing. I had to go buy this cigar. This is a $27 cigar because I want to feed Egun in the cemetery. I wanted to also, I'm working with the Saber Tree. I wanted to bring my Empaka for Siete Rayos to this particular Saber Tree. I have one in this, but I love the magic of this particular tree. I have a barn with this particular tree in the cemetery. And so what I do is, when I get certain things, especially the fact that Siete Rayos is Palo and Santeria is Saber Tree is the bedrock. You know, it is the mother, it is the Egun, it is the ancestor, it is the ancestral magic. Like, the Saber Tree is such a powerful tree. It is to be honest with, let me actually show y'all this. I can actually show you, because this is not my working, so it ain't like I'm showing y'all what I'm doing. So like, okay, I don't know if you can see it. I'm kind of it's somebody else's work. I don't know where it's like showing. Oh, there it is. You see that somebody got a pin stuck in the Saber Tree. That ain't good. They handling some business, and then they got the offerings down there. Some of the coconuts are already split. Those are not my coconuts. I do have some coconuts here because I was doing some work. I'm not only, like, they got bones out here. They done gave offerings to the Saber Tree. What's up there, Demetrius? What's up, Ryan? What's up, my 69? But this tree right here is being worked by a lot of practitioners. Not just Apostle Ely, but, you know, because this is a very old Saber Tree. It's a Saber Tree that is quite big, and so it carries a lot of arche. And so, because of my Palo spirits, I always offer the Saber Tree them this arche. When I received Siete, I did the same thing. When I received Zarabanda, I did the same thing. I bought my voodoo doll out here. And plus, I'm just a natural born necromancer. And so this is why a lot of times you see us travel different places. So if you got graveyard work, this is what I mean by strengthening your graveyard work. Because as I do more workings and as I step in the cemetery, they know why I'm here. I'm feeding this. When I tell you this is $27, this one cigar is $27, and I'm feeding the Empaka of Siete Rayos. I'm also feeding the workings of the Eguns. What I normally do when I come to this cemetery in the Saber Tree, I cleanse myself with the Saber Tree. Hola, what's up, Miranda? And so what I normally do is because my numbers are 369, and so therefore I circle the Saber Tree 9 times before I do anything. And so the fact that I'm not a smoker or a drinker ought to tell you a lot about conjure, spirituality, and the things that we have to do, not only for ourselves, but for clientele. And what that does is, the Saber Tree is a silk tree, and so if there's any negative workings on me, or people trying to work me in any form or fashion, the Saber Tree absorbs that energy. I don't necessarily bring the energy. I brought Minister Mario out here. A lot of times I do certain things to cleanse with. The Saber Tree is such a all of the Orishas really work with the Saber Tree. All of the Pungos really work with the Saber Tree. Anybody that works with any type of ancestral magic or dealing with the ancestors, the Saber Tree is essential to a lot of that because of the nourishment of silk. And silk is actually ruled, it's white, so it's ruled by Abatala, Timlatira if you're in Palo, and so Dumbalaf if you're in Haitian Voodoo. And so this is what I was out here doing, and I actually did some stuff before I came on live because I know I was short in time, because me and Chloe just getting down here. She's sitting in the car. Y'all know the prima donna is not fit to get out here. It's actually raining, so you know prima donna is not fit to get out here in the rain. She don't mind going to the hotel. She don't mind going to the mall. She don't mind going out to eat, but she's not there. Normally, if I go to the cemetery, she get out, but she not getting out of there. Normally, we at with her dad in Mobassa, Florida, but right now, the Impaka is down there at the foot of the saber tree. I've already did my incantations. I've already given my offering, and this tobacco is not only a communicator, it's also a cleanser, but it also feeds the ache to the spirit. A lot of times when you're trying to manifest, or you're trying to you not realize, like, you have to give the spirit energy. You have to give it ache. You have to give it prana. You have to give it fuel. You can't just come out here and put offerings out, and you just can't just say your petition. But the offering of the tobacco is, and the grade of the tobacco is to give it the ache to not only be able to communicate with me, but also be able to actually do the work that I'm asking to be done. And so, since this is an actual tree that I've actually bonded with, I already have a relationship with this tree. This is why conjure is so important, with relationships, not only with Egun, but nature, having relationships with certain places. This is why when you get initiated into Palo or Santeria or Lukumi, this is why they either throw the Obi or they throw the Shamalangas, to see if you are accepted at the water, if you are accepted at the crossroad, if you are accepted at the cemetery. So that means if the spirit tells you no, that means that person cannot work that particular area. I'm a child of Oya, Yanza, and I'm also a child of Centella, and so I operate from all 9 realms, which all of my stuff came back yes, 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 yes. The hospital, any of those places, I can work those areas. You have to get confirmation. A lot of times, especially with people in the black church, you just feel like you can just go to somewhere. You go to the cemetery, go pick up graveyard dirt, or you can go out to the crossroad. You actually have to have permission. You have to be granted license or access that these spirits are saying, yeah, you can work this area. Yes, you are welcome here to do conjure. You are welcome to come out to the ocean. You're welcome to come out the river. That's why your tatas, your yayas, your mumbos, your hugas, all of those elders and all the tradition, you should know all of that stuff ahead of time. And so there was no doubt that I would be accepted at the cemetery. How can I be a child of Oya or Zendaya without working the cemetery? And being a necromancer by blood right. So this is why we do these things. And so and this is why I did want to do this video. Just because it's raining, I still got to do my conjuring. Just because the conditions of weather are not as suitable as I would like them to be, doesn't stop the work, don't stop the spirits from doing what they doing, don't stop Egun. Hold on. Woo. Sorry, that was a deep breath. Woo. Blessings to all of y'all. All of my participators in graveyard and ceremonies, and cleansing to you. Blessings to you. From the Miami cemetery, the Egun, here I love this cemetery. This cemetery puts me in the mind of New Orleans, old Haitian voodoo, and conjure. So this is why I'm so attracted to this particular. There's other graveyards out here, but I like this is like Disney World to me. To be honest with you, this is like Disney World to me. And the Eguns here are very, very strong. A lot of them were practitioners of magic, and so even though my Obai and my Padrino prepared the ceremony and stuff like this, this is my bonding with Eguns. It's raining a little more, but this is my bonding with Eguns and my time to show them that, you know, regardless of what is going on, I'm gonna come here. I'm not just gonna come ask you for things and not return back and share blessings with you. I gave them some offering, not on the tobacco, but hold on. This is one of the liquors that we use. I got a smaller version so I can put in my backpack so I can carry, because if I had to rush out because of the weather, but I couldn't find my umbrella. And normally I do this so much I'm normally prepared, but I don't even, like, I think I took it out of the house trying to clean out the car for Chloe. So I feed them this. Normally we use this and we spray it. And my voodoo doll, I use this, but he normally likes Babacourt. It's the dark liquor, the rums, and so I have that. But I have that at the house, and that's actually a consecrated bottle. So I always refill that with when I have to buy more rum. He loves that. Haitian spirits love rum. They love rum. This is more like for Palo and cause it's still hot liquor, but it's more of like Palo and Ocha. But when I do voodoo, I use rum in the darker liquors. That's what they love, you know. So you got to know which elixir to give what Egun and what spirit or Loa or deity. I have some. I got to go buy some more red wine, not only for my cauldrons but for Siete Rayos. I didn't feel like bringing any red liquor out here. I mean, not red liquor, but red wine, and I offer that at the house. But for all of you guys that are getting the opportunity to do your graveyard work, this is why this I receive that blessing. I know that, right, baby? That's smart. And so the whole personal purpose is ache. When a spiritual man or woman is blowing tobacco, it is their ache. You know, life and death is in the power of the tongue, and so they're utilizing Mars energy to cleanse you, utilizing Mars energy to bless you, to energize you, revive. Because when ceremonies are going on, you got to know why people are utilizing certain elements involved and how to benefit from that. That's why I'm very big on Psalm 105, forget not all the benefits. It's like you can still work for a company, have benefits, but you don't benefit from them because you don't know they exist and you don't know how to access them. The purpose of me explaining things so you would know how that when I'm doing certain conjures, if I step in the cemetery, it's time for you to receive. If you know you got your graveyard work done and you know that Chief Apostle Ely is in the cemetery and at the saber tree, that's when you start talking to your Egun. That's when you start saying, okay, I already talked with Apostle Ely. Y'all already know this is what I want. He's in the cemetery. Egun do this for me. Egun protect me. Egun deal with my enemies, rivals. What's up, Natasha Foster? Happy Saturn Day. I'm gonna do a video a little later because I got to receive Asu Mare or Oshun Mare this week, so I'm gonna see if they actually got my crown ready. Today, hopefully they got it ready, so I have to go to the Botanica to get that done. But guys, I don't want you ignorant. I don't want you just buying tools. I want you to benefit from the things that I do. If you know that you have given your 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and I am in the cemetery, when your chief apostle is in the cemetery, that's when you talk to your Egun, because that's who I'm working with. And that's when you ask them whether it's for protection, whether it's for financial breakthrough, or whether it is for dealing with your adversaries, because it's Saturn day. Saturn's about banishment as well. Maybe you certain things you need to get, or you want justice, because Saturn rules karma. So, or justice and vengeance. To me, justice and vengeance is a double-edged sword. So, however you want to cut it. If you looking for justice, cut with one side. If you want vengeance, I quote the thing like, avenge me of my adversary. I'm like the woman, the widow woman that dealing with the unjust judge. My persistence. Get them niggas, them Nigers, them bitches. So I've already petitioned. I have certain things that I'm doing for clients. I'm also got certain things that I'm dealing with some of my enemies. And so I've already talked to the Saber Tree. I've already talked to Siete Rayos. I've already given the offerings, and I'm just sitting here actually allowing my Empaka that's from my cauldron to absorb the energy of the cemetery, the energy of the Saber Tree. Because at the end of the day, I do the rest of the work. But that's why anytime you see me go live, or I put that time on, that I'm going to the cemetery. That's the time if you at work, just talk to your ancestors. If you at home and you got your ancestor altar, or you got your ancestor, that's the time that you communicate and you do the Psalm 105. Get your benefits. He is active. He's active in conjure right now. So listen, Egun, while he dealing with you, this is what I need. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to worry about it, because I'm already giving offerings for those petitions, because we already discussed that. Call your enemy name. Tell them what you want done. Say for instance, I'm using if Demetrius, I did doing enemy work for Demetrius, and Demetrius know that we have already talked about the use of name. Just say Charles. Then at that time while I'm in the cemetery, that's time Demetrius need to be saying, okay, Egun, avenge me of Charles, the son of a biscuit, did this, and that. I'm asking you to take care of this, and and let them decide how they want to avenge you. Always trust that your Eguns, your ancestors, know better than you. You know what I'm saying? I teach people about certain petitions. If you got a petition, read that petition while I'm in the ancestor, or try to remember if you're at work. Try to remember much of that petition that we done went over as possible, but speak that out your mouth. Give the Ache. He in the cemetery. He's already in agreement. We have a contract between me, him, and Egun. That's how you manifest. That's how you benefit from whatever working. If your money is not where it need to be, in, ask your Egun. Listen, he's out there at the cemetery. I need y'all to bring me some money. If your ancestors, if you working with me, then you working with my ancestors. So then you just say Egun, because your ancestors might not have no money. Mine do. So, but you can still, like I said, benefit. That's why you hired me basically to do this work for you. But Siete Rayos deals with enemy. It's like he rules all forms of fire, and especially the blue flame. Now, the reason why I'm excited, and you should be excited about doing graveyard work with me now that I have Siete Rayos, because I'm a fire sign. I'm a fire sign with Jupiter as a Sagittarius, and I'm also a fire element with my moon being in Aries, which is Mars. You understand? And then my rising sign is Pisces, still with Jupiter, fire element, but water, Poseidon. Okay? So that's why I'm good at defeating my enemies. That's why I want y'all to understand, once we do enemy work, we not enemy conscious. We let Egun handle their business. We trust Egun to do exactly what they have agreed to do. And therefore, they receiving their offerings, and you sit back, and then eventually you're going to hear. The Bible says that you shall see and hear your desire upon your enemies. That's why I don't be worrying about Nigers and Bitches. I really don't. I handle my business. I do what I need to do. I drive all the way down to Miami to get to the cemetery that I want to get to, especially with this particular saber tree. And like I said, I'm not the only conjurer. I'm not the only palato. I'm not the only conjurer, necromancer that worked this. Because this tree right here is a bomb. Like this tree right here, because it's not only it's old. I even have some of the spikes that come out of this tree. This the real saber tree. I can show you that. They don't have that. They don't have that many on this particular tree because people like me done already took a lot of it. But you see those spikes, the spikes and stuff like that. We use those. I have that in my Shango. I have these spikes in Shango, and I also have these. Gonna put these spikes into Siete Rayos' cauldron. There's a reason for everything. Symbology, sir and ma'am, matters. Symbology. You got to know how things relate. If you're a good cook, then you understand what I'm talking about. If you don't have sugar, you can use basil to sweeten your pot. You know what I'm saying? You got to know more than one herb, more than one spice, more than one situation, how to still get your results and get your manifestation. So that's why I want to come on live. I want melanated people that work with me to learn how to benefit when I am doing, especially graveyard work. Especially when you see me lighting up incense or tobacco, or if you see me lighting a candle and you know you got that particular work. That's when you start talking. It's almost like when praises go up, the blessing come down. That concept. You know, when I'm setting the atmosphere for you to slam dunk, get your ass up and slam dunk. Make sure that you understand you have to participate in your own manifestation. I'm doing all the heavy lifting. I'm in contact with the spirit. I'm in contact with the Egun. They already know what time it is. You know, you don't just walk in the cemetery. They already know why you here. They already know what you're trying to do. And then because my Egun already have a relationship with these spirits in the cemetery, so they already know I'm coming here. I'm coming here to do enemy work. I'm coming here to get a cleansing. I'm coming here to for them to bless the ones that are blessing me, fight against those that are fight against me, assist those that assist me. And that's why I tell you guys about utilizing the Cash App, utilizing the Zelle, because when the in the church we call it when the water is troubled. When the iron is hot, that's when you strike. Like, you got to understand timing. Remember, Saturn rules timing. A lot of times people do not benefit or get the maximum benefit of their working because they don't understand timing. They think this is the perfect timing. This is 3 because our numbers are midnight, noon, 3, and 6. Some people call them the witching hours. I don't call them the witching hours, but those are portals. And so timing, Saturn rules timing. So when you have right timing, you benefit from synchronicity, and you also benefit from the height of that energy. And so now that I'm here, the energy is more heightened. It is more directed, and it's more. The term would be awakened. So. And once again, I'm going to say this again. I'm not a drinker or a smoker. But when you do conjure, you got to do what you got to do, even if it's not a particular thing that you may enjoy or like. That ain't got nothing to do with your responsibility to conjure. Too many of y'all are like, well, I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't deal with that kind of stuff. That's irrelevant. It's a part of the religion. It's a part of the workings. It's a part of the thing. So, you know, whether the weather is conducive or not, that's Chloe. She probably ready to go. She ready to get to the mall. But I say all these things because education relieves frustration. I'm going to say that again. Education relieves frustration. And so if you are Capricorn or Capricorn placement, my Capricorn is in my north node. If you are an Aquarius, stay tuned for the night. because I'm going to teach some stuff. I want y'all to learn. Don't forget this word. If y'all don't mind, type in benefit. Some of y'all don't know how to spell that. BENEFIT. Benefit. Type in benefit for me. I don't want you to forget your benefits. Don't just get your workings. Get your benefit. And whatever, and that benefit can be anything based off of the relationship or the contract we have. Thank you, Monique 444. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Miranda. Is that my 69? Yeah, that's my 69. Benefit. You don't do your graveyard work. You don't join a job and don't know your benefits. And I know people, black people, love doing that. And then they find out later, their family find out later that they could have got certain benefits. You don't let your benefits expire. When I'm out here doing what I'm doing in your behalf, that's time for you to what? Benefit. Whether it's protection or whether you want your path open, whether you want clarity of thinking or whether you want y'all because y'all know I believe in evolution and growth. So if you are desiring to be more awakened spiritually, Egun can take care of that. We have this thing in the church. We say, open my eyes that I may see, unstop my ears that I may hear. That's if you want to learn how to see more spiritually. If that's you want to be able to hear more with clarity, what the spirit, how the spirit really speaks, not the stuff that y'all be seeing on social media. People talking about, oh, the Lord told me this and the spirit told me that. I don't ascribe to all of that. That's more of people listening to the thoughts of their own mind, and they say that the Lord told them or the Risha told them or this and that. Unless it was done in a reading format, unless it was done and that person is known to be accurate when they say the Lord or Spirit has spoken. Other than that, I don't ascribe to a lot of that. But open my eyes that I may see, unstop my ears that I may hear. And so these are all different types of benefits. Those that got health problems, ask the Egun. This is Saturn. If you got health issues or sickness, tell them to banish that. Remove. This is what I would say. If you have a sickness, remove this sickness far from me as the east is from the west. The east and the west will never touch. So you want that sickness or that pain to be that far away from you. You learn how to banish. Since I am out here activating this working, this is the time to ask for that release of that pain or that particular sickness. Especially the fact that I'm a child of Babalu Aye. This is the benefit of having somebody like me in your life that you're contributing to. And that's why you have to have your graveyard work done. You have to be a part of our tribe. These benefits are just like I can't go to FedEx and get benefits from over there because I don't work for them. You can't just come on my live and just say, oh, it don't work like that. You have to go through the same channels that everybody else went if you want these benefits. And I have made it so easy for you to do so. So my graveyard work starts at $1,000 donation, and you can go up because I have some people that are in 6,000 range, some people are in 9,000, some people just in 2,000. At the end of the day, it's where you want to be. But this is the kind of stuff that the heavy hitters, this is what we do when we are heavy hitters and we want stuff to move very quickly and very fast. The fact that I'm already, I have Lucero, I have Zendaya, I have Siete, Rayos, and I have Zerabanda, and I have my Voodoo that are all working in unison in my Apollo workings. So the benefits going to get greater. Not only are you going to get the benefits that you're already getting now, but it's going to get greater because of the level of support. So this is why finances are important. This is why your incense burning when it comes down to your money. Keep your money right. Keep your money right. Don't let nobody get in front of you making your paper. Because when it's time for you to get what you need, you don't want no problem. When I wanted what I wanted, I made sure Padrino got the money. Having your finances to purchase your tools is your responsibility. You can't complain when your priorities out of order. I want certain things, Egun won't make a way. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to get the millionaire status, I am investing and I'm putting things where they need so I can get the benefit of millionaire status. I already lived the benefit of a 6-figure man. I'm ready, just like I want my penis to rise up, I want my finances to rise up so I can do greater things and travel in greater ways and do greater conjure because I have more resources. I'm not getting more resources so I can dress better. I'm not getting more resources so I can live better. I am for my evolution. Because my goal is, because Capricorn is to create business or structure around true spirituality, and so that I can evolve into the chaos being that it was meant for me. I want to be one of the strong. I don't think I'm going to be the strongest, but I want to be one of the strongest chaos beings that ever touched down on planet Earth. That's before I leave here. Worldwide, I will be compared to one of the most powerful chaos beings that ever touched down on planet Earth. Now, you got your different goals, but there's a benefit from that. And so that's why I keep telling these other spirituals that I ain't trying to do what you, I'm not on what you trying to be on. I'm on something else. Okay? It's about my evolution. That's why I let my kids watch Dragon Ball Z. I'm going from one evolution to the next. Yes, baby. Huh? I ain't just trying to be I'm already a seer. I'm already a necromancer. I'm already a medium. I'm already these things. I'm trying to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Whatever universe will allow me to become, I'm on that. I'm going to say that again. I am on that. I didn't know you were into chaos magic. Oh, I am chaos magic. I ain't just into it, baby. I promise you, I ain't into chaos magic. I am chaos magic. My chaos is primordial energy. I don't fool with nothing beneath. Like when people try to call me witchcraft, that's beneath me. That's elemental magic. That's working with the elements. I work with the primordial gods. I work with the chaos being on both sides. Some of y'all call them demons. I don't call them that. I call them, what a friend we have in Jesus. Yes. Yeah, I call them family. We are family. All my brothers, sisters, and that's what I operate in. I'm an extraterrestrial being. My magic is extraterrestrial, but it is rooted in primordial power. And that's why I'm also working with Insasi, because Insasi rules all forms of fire. Fire is a primordial entity. It's an incarnate. That which is ruled by Pluto, which is Scorpio. This is why I tell all my Scorpio placement, like, embrace that freaking power. That's the power of transformation. That's the caterpillar to the butterfly thing. You know, metamorphic. You know, that's why I tell my kids, watch Goku, watch Dragon Ball Z. All of that is symbology to our magic. The levels of evolution and transformation in energy, frequency, and vibration. Demetrius said, I call them family too. I know that's right. That's the benefit. No, I'm not outside the family. I'm in the family. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Yes, baby. But I hope this helped you. I hope this has brought more clarity. I hope you benefit from the participation, the eagerness to learn, to grow, to understand that I'm not out here doing low-level magic. I'm not out here doing elemental magic. I am out here doing chaos magic. That's what I do. Even as a necromancer, I'm a chaos being. That's just a cloak by which I operate in. That's my office. That's my title. But the actual energy, the actual Ache, is extraterrestrial and chaos energy. That's what it is. If it ain't chaos, I don't want it. You can keep that. I love y'all. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the shares. And I'll see you guys later tonight. Because Kello is just, she's not, that Pisces is not, she's ready to go. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all on the flip.